Hello guys! Today we will discuss the contents of the lesson 31 of the MANABU online textbook. We have a separate video of the lesson 31 grammar lesson on our YouTube channel, so please check it out for you to understand more about this lesson. So let's get started. Lesson 31 sentence patterns. Let's read sentence pattern number 1. Issho ni iko. Issho ni iko. This sentence is using the plain form of the verb masho. The verb masho. So the verb masho means let's do this. Verb masho. For example, ikimasu, to go. The ikimasho means let's go, inviting someone, let's go. Now this sentence is using the plain form of the verb masho. From ikimasho, it will become iko. Iko. Now to conjugate the verb masho to the plain form, from group 1, so if we remove the mas, the last characters are E sound characters, let's change them to O sound characters. So from ikimasu, iko, plus iko. So once again, remove mas, change the E sound characters to O sound characters, and add So for another example, the verb kairimasu, kairi, kairo plus kairo. So it's from the kairimasho, let's go home. The plain form is kairo. And for the group 2 verbs, just remove the mas of the group 2 verbs and add yo. Yo plus yo. For example, tabemas, tabe plus yo, tabeyo. From tabemasho, let's eat, tabeyo, let's eat. For the group 3 verbs, let's start from the verb kimas, to come. So it will become kimasho, let's come, kimasho. The plain form is koyo, koyo. And the shimas, noun o shimas, the shimas will become shiyo, shiyo. So for example, benkyo shimasu, benkyo shimasho, let's study. The plain form is benkyo shiyo, benkyo shiyo. Sentence pattern number 2. 将来自分の会社を作ろうと思っています。将来自分の会社を作ろうと思っています。Now, this sentence is using the volitional form of verbs, the plain form of masho, plus to, 思っています。This pattern means planning to do something. So, I'm thinking about doing this. I'm planning about doing this. So in this example, 将来 in the future, 自分の会社 my own company, particle o, the verb 作ります。自分の会社を作ります to make my own company. 自分の会社を作ろうと思っています。It means that I'm planning to make my own company in the future. Or I'm thinking about, so because the verb 思っています comes from the verb omoimasu. Omoimasu means to think. So, this means that I'm thinking about doing this, or I'm planning about doing this. Then, the word 将来 in the future. 将来自分の会社を作ろうと思っています。So, remember this pattern. Volitional form と思っています。Sentence pattern number 3. 来月車を買うつもりです。来月車を買うつもりです。So this is slightly the same with the previous sentence pattern. The sentence pattern number 2 means I'm planning to do something, I'm thinking about doing this. But this sentence pattern, the verb dictionary form つもりです means that you are already decided. You have already decided to do this at a certain time. So it means that the day, the month, or the time you will do this verb or plan is already decided. For example, 来月 next month 車を買うつもりです。I'm planning to buy a car next month. Now let's read the example sentences. Example sentence number 1. 疲れたね。ちょっと休まない？疲れたね。ちょっと休まない？そうしよう。そうしよう。So the first sentence, 疲れたね. You're tired. You're tired, aren't you? chotto yasumanai. So this is from the verb yasumimasu, to take a rest. Yasumimasen ka? So inviting someone to do something. How about we take a break? Or shall we take a break? Yasumimasen ka? Yasumanai. So this is the plain form of the verb yasumimasen. As I explained in lesson 20, yasumimasen ka, the plain form yasumimasen is yasumanai plus the question mark. So this is the rising intonation. Yasumimasen ka? Yasumanai. So yasumanai is the plain form. Means yes. So shio. So from the sentence so shimashou, let's do that. So shio. This is the plain form of so shimashou. Example number 2. Oshogatsu wa nani o shimasu ka? Kazoku to onsen ni ikou to omotte imasu. So oshogatsu means the new year. Nani o shimasu ka? What are you planning to do, or what are you going to do? So he said, kazoku to, with my family, onsen ni ikimasu, to go to the onsen. So onsen ni ikou plus to omotte imasu. Once again, this means that I'm planning to do. I'm thinking about going to the hot springs. Onsen ni ikimasu. Example sentence number 3. Reporto wa mou dekimashita ka? Iie, mada kaite imasen. Kinyoubi made ni matomeyou to omotte imasu. So the first person asked, Reporto wa mou dekimashita ka? Have you already finished your homework? He said, Iie, no, mada kaite imasen. I'm not writing it yet, or I'm not doing it yet. Kinyoubi made ni, so time made ni, a deadline. Kinyoubi made ni, by Friday. Matomeyou to omotte imasu. So kinyoubi made ni, this is the time made ni, a deadline. Kinyoubi made ni, by Friday. Matomeyou to omotte imasu. So once again, the yo to omotte imasu means I'm thinking about, or I'm planning to do this. Matomeyou to omotte imasu, I'm planning to finalize it, or to summarize, to finalize it by Friday. Example sentence number 4. Kuni e kaette mo nihongo no benkyou o tsuzukemasu ka? Hai, tsuzukeru tsumori desu. So kuni e kaette mo, even if. So the temo, verb temo pattern means even if. Kuni e kaette mo, even if you come back, even if you go back to your country, Nihongo no benkyou o tsuzukemasu ka? Will you continue studying Japanese language? He said, Hai, yes, tsuzukeru tsumori desu. I'm planning to continue. So tsuzukeru, verb dictionary form plus tsumori desu. So once again, verb dictionary form plus tsumori desu means you're planning to do something, but it's already decided. Unlike the yo to omotte imasu pattern, this is just an idea, a plan. But tsumori desu means, so expressing your plans using the tsumori desu, this is stronger compared to the yo to omotte imasu. Example number 5. Natsu yasumi wa kuni e kaerenai desu ka? Daigaku e no shike no okemasu kara kotoshi wa kaeranai tsumori desu. So, natsu yasumi wa on summer holiday. Kuni e kaeranai desu ka? Won't you go back to your country this coming summer holiday? He said, yes, I'm not going back. Daigaku e no shike no okemasu kara, because I'll be taking exams. Shiken o okemasu kara, because I'll be taking exams. Kotoshi wa, this year. Kaeranai tsumori desu. So this is the verb nai form. Verb nai tsumori desu, I'm planning not to do. The verb dictionary form tsumori desu, I'm planning to do. And the verb nai form tsumori desu, I'm planning not to do. Example number 6. Ashita kara New York e shuchou shimasu. Sou desu ka? Itsu kaerimasu ka? 来週の金曜日に帰る予定です。So, 明日から from tomorrow ニューヨークへ to New York 出張します。I'll be on a business trip to New York from tomorrow. He said, そうですか? Really? いつ帰りますか? When are you coming back? 来週の金曜日に、next Friday. 来週 means next week. 金曜日 next Friday. 帰る予定です。So you will say verb dictionary form plus 予定です means that you are scheduled to do this verb. So the verb is 帰ります to go home, to come back. 予定です It means I'm scheduled to come back next Friday. So remember the verb dictionary form 予定です I'm scheduled to do this, to do something. So now guys, let's proceed to the conversation video.
来月から独身です。
え？
実は大阪の本社に転勤なんです。
本社ですか？それはおめでとうございます。でもどうして独身になるんですか？
長馬と子供は東京に残るんです。
一緒に行かないんですか？
息子は来年大学の入学試験があるから東京に残るとよし。長馬も今の会社を辞めたくないと言うんです。
それで別々に住むんですね。
でも直に2、3回末に帰るつもりです。
大変ですね。
でもいいチャンスですから料理を習おうと思っています。
それはいいですね。Lesson 31 Exercise A. So this is a table showing how to conjugate the verbs to the volitional form. So this is called the iko-ke. Iko-ke. So let's start from the group 1. As I said earlier, let's remove mas. The last characters are E sound characters. Let's change them to O sound characters. So from E to O, ki to ko, and so on. Let's start from the verb kaimas. Kai, kao, kao. Arokimas, aroki, aroko, aroko. Isogimas, isogi, isogo. Hanashimas, hanashi, hanaso. Machimas, machi, mato. So from chi, it will become to, mato. Next, asobimas, asobi, asobo. Yasumimas, yasomo, yasomo. Norimas, noro, noro. For the group 2 verbs, just remove mas and add yo. Let's start from the verb kaemas to change. Kae plus yo, kaeyo. Oboemas to memorize. Oboemas, oboe, oboeyo. Mimas, miyo, miyo. For the group 3 verbs, the verb kimas, it will become koyo. The verb shimas, it will become shiyo. And another example of verb shimas, kyuke shimas, kyuke shiyo. So from the verb shimas, shi, shiyo. Number 2, kaimono ni iko, kaimono ni iko. This is from the sentence kaimono ni ikimashou. Let's go shopping. Next line, koen o sanpo shiyo. This is from the verb sanpo shimashou. Let's take a walk at the park. Number 3, gaikoko de hatarako to omotte imasu. Gaikoko de hatarako to omotte imasu. So once again, this pattern means I'm planning to do, I'm thinking about doing something. Gaikoko de, in overseas. Hatarako, from the verb hatarakimasu, to work. Hatarako to omotte imasu. I'm planning to work overseas. Next line, gaikoko de shigoto o mitsukeyo to omotte imasu. So mitsukemas, from the verb mitsukemas, to find. Shigoto o mitsukemas, to find a work. Shigoto o mitsukeyo to omotte imasu. I'm thinking about looking for a job overseas. Next line, gai koko de benkyou shiyou to omotte imasu. So I'm thinking about studying abroad. Number 4, reporto wa mada matomete imasen. Reporto wa mada matomete imasen. If you remember our previous lesson, the mada plus a negative verb, not yet done. So matomete imasen. So the reporto wa mada matomete imasen has not been compiled yet. Matomimasu means to compile, to finalize. Mada matomete imasen. Reporto wa mada dashite imasen. I haven't submitted the report yet. Number 5, watashi wa zutto Nihon ni sumu tsumori desu. So I decided that I'm planning to do, or I decided to live in Japan zutto, all the way. So watashi wa zutto Nihon ni sumu. This is the verb dictionary form of the verb sumimasu, to live. Nihon ni sumimasu, to live in Japan. Sumu tsumori desu. Next line, watashi wa shourai daigaku de kenkyū suru tsumori desu. So I am planning to do kenkyū shimasu, to research. Kenkyū suru tsumori desu. I am planning and I am decided to research at the university. Next line, watashi wa kuni e kairanai tsumori desu. So the verb nai tsumori desu, I am planning not to do. Kuni e kairanai, I am planning not to go back to my country. Next, watashi wa rainen no shiken o okenai tsumori desu. So shiken o okemasu, to take an exam. Shiken o okenai, the negative of okemasu. Shiken o okenai tsumori desu, I intend not to take the exam. Number 6, buchou wa shiten e iku yotei desu. So buchou is shiten e, to the branch office. Iku yotei desu, scheduled to go to the branch office. Next line, hikouki wa 1時に tsuku yotei desu. So the airplane is scheduled to arrive. So tsuku, from the verb tsukimasu, means to arrive. Tsuku yotei, it means that it's scheduled to arrive 11時に at 11 o'clock. Next line, raishu wa shuchou no yotei desu. So noun no yotei. Shuchou no yotei. Raishu wa next week. So next week is my schedule for business trip. Next line, gogo wa kaigi no yotei desu. So gogo means noontime, afternoon, gogo. Kaigi no yotei desu is scheduled for the meeting. So that's all for this lesson, guys. Make sure to watch my grammar lesson video on our YouTube channel for you to understand more about this lesson. So see you guys again next time. Mata ne!